Hey everybody, I'm back. Costa Sports Den. I'm Costa, and today I have actually an old friend of mine, Gabriel Fryer.
All right, well, I'm Gabriel Freyre. Yeah, we went to school at Adams way
Yeah,
back in the day. And then you went to Chamberlain, right?
I did. Yeah,
Chambo. I went there for like a 9 weeks and then I switched to Lato. And then I moved like right at the end of that year. My sophomore year, I was in Ohio. But yeah, I was a professional MMA fighter and then I switched to bare knuckle. Doing a lot better in bare knuckle now, bare knuckle boxing. And I'm 2-0 bare knuckle boxing, and I'm fighting Desmond Green. He's an ex UFC fighter uh, for the belt, actually, for the 155-pound belt. We're both undefeated going into it, so it's gonna be a good scrap, man. I can't wait to fight him, and I'm gonna leave my mark once I whoop his ass.
yeah, get his ass. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right, so I'm just gonna run down some questions. So the first one I have for you, Gabe, is when did you first start fighting organized?
I believe it was 2017. It's either 2017 or 2018. It's January of one of those months. It might even be 2018, but January, yeah.
At what point did you realize, trying to are you trying to go professional? And if so, when did you realize that's the route you wanted to take?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm already professional. I'm pro. I was amateur for a few years now. I went pro in 2020.
Okay.
I went pro mixed martial arts MMA in 2020. I didn't go my way really. I had two professional fights. I lost both by a triangle choke. Actually, it sucks with the legs. But bounced back. Bare knuckle started, and that started actually 2015 or 16. I don't know. With BKFC, but I actually fight for BYB, BYB Extreme Fighting Series, and yeah, I fought twice for them, and I'm 2-0. I'm undefeated. So
It's awesome. So kind of like a better route, the bare knuckle for you.
yeah, yeah, I do because I've always liked I like boxing growing up, and I've done everything, man. I've college sports, military, plus growing up I've done taekwondo, karate, boxed, I wrestled in high school, I've done jujitsu. Like I know seven legit disciplines, well, not including army combatives, but and I'm belted in four. It's like the ones that have belts. So it's or like like white, green, blue, and I won an amateur championship title in MMA, 155 pounds, and I didn't do any amateur boxing, like legit amateur boxing. I did a tough man competition, but I went straight. I just knew it was for me. When I got out of the army, when I was 20, I think five, I
Mhm.
just knew that there was something more I had to do. I knew there was more to life, and then I promised my wife, and then I promised her a lot, and I wanted to live, man. And I have a son that I wanted to go out for, and this is something that I've done since I was a little kid. But it's like it's even though I've done it since I was a little kid, it was never like my main goal, like my main thing what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be a football player, baseball player, an archaeologist, stuff like that. And then when I got older and got out of the army, shit got real. I was like, man, I seen Conor McGregor. To be honest with you, I seen him beating everybody up, and I was like, man, I could beat his ass. And people laughed at me, dude. And so I started fighting, and it's history from there. Now I'm in bare knuckle. I don't think Conor would go to bare knuckle. If he would, I would love him to. I would smash his ass. That actually be like the icing on the cake. That's why I even started fighting. That's crazy. Bare knuckle is it's just boxing. Bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
So all you can do is box, but well, boxing and dirty boxing, you can grasp by behind the head, like uppercuts. It's basically like a legal street fight, and like no tackling, no kicks, nothing like that. It's just straight hands, and then bare knuckle, like they got these little weird gloves that stop here. It's just for wrist support. They stop here, exposing your knuckle, or you can just have your wrist taped. I just put like a little like red corner or blue corner, whatever corner I am. I put that on my wrist, just fight on these stupid ass gloves. It's just it's basically an organized street fight, and
Yeah, that's what
and
it sounds
I
like.
fight in that triangle, so it forces the action. Basically, fighting in triangles really nowhere to go. If you
So
get
what?
caught in a corner, it's nuts. What's that?
Well, what's like the biggest stage though? Like,
The
how?
biggest okay, the most known right now is BKFC,
Mhm.
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. Dave Feldman runs that, and that's the biggest right now, like the most known. I fight for like, well, the other, it's like they're like I fight for the other bare knuckle organization in America that's like doing good. Like we have a cross promotion with BKB, and they're over there in London and
That's pretty cool.
Europe. So they send fighters every card, and we send fighters for their cards, and like go back and forth. I haven't went yet, but we fight uh, like that. BKFC, they're just like they're by themselves, but they're the most known in America. Where though BYB Extreme Fighting Series is blowing up though. So we're getting there, and we're getting good fighters. We got good fighters, and we're getting more known. It's just like right now we're running our stuff for free, like our cards for free on YouTube, and just go to the BYB Extreme Fighting Series and YouTube and subscribe to them. It's free, and then
I
you
can
can see
definitely. I'll plug it
all their
in,
shows. When I become that champion, that's like a big ass. It's a big ass statement.
and you'll
You
get
know what I
there, right?
mean?
You'll hold the belt
Yeah,
up. Yeah.
yeah. I'm getting that belt. I
Yes,
promise.
sir.
And so like me, I don't know, like all the ex UFC fighters and stuff, they all go to BKFC. So I guess your question, BKFC is the biggest one. But right now, I'm gonna run shit at BYB. BYB, I guess, is the Bellator to UFC.
All right. So when you started taking this fighting more seriously, was there anybody who was a direct inspiration, whether it was like a professional fighter or a family member, a friend? You know, what was the was there any driving force behind you besides yourself? Or
That gets kind of deep, man, because I'm a really religious guy.
okay,
Because my name is Gabriel, Warrior of God Freyre. Uh, I believe that it's like my mission right now is to fight and like be a beacon for God, and like because our world's crazy, you know what I mean. So when I make it to the top of God, of course, I'm always gonna put God in Jesus' name first. And my name's Gabriel, which Gabriel means warrior of God, messenger of God, and man of God. So I took it to heart, man. I got warrior of God on my chest, and that's my fight name, Gabriel Warrior of God Fire. And I believe I was sent on it like this is what I'm supposed to do. This is my and I've been fighting all my life, like everything's fell into place. I just this is what I'm supposed to do.
what's like the biggest or most intimidating, most dangerous animal that you feel like you could beat barehanded, like in a fight to the death? No, nobody's gonna go kill animals, guys. Just relax. Just asking, hypothetically, what's the biggest, scariest, baddest
With no
animal?
weapons, you said?
No weapons, just bare hands.
Oh damn. um, dude, I might sound crazy. No water, but I might fuck around and wrestle an alligator.
So
Because
okay, but like,
yeah,
how big is the alligators? Like, is it a baby, or are you talking like a 12-footer?
we could go with a big one as long as we're not in the water.
Okay, so on land in a fight to the death, if your life depended on it, you feel like you're taking out a decent sized alligator.
I can get a big one, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, man,
Hey, that's
because dude,
ambitious.
yeah, as long as I can get, because they only got one weapon, their mouth. You can confuse them because all you gotta do is run zigzags,
We learned
to
that in
get
like
away.
first grade, right? Yeah.
Heck yeah, we did. I told people up here don't know that. So it's like I tell them about that. They're like, "What are you talking about?" It's because their eyes are like on the sides. So if you run zigzags, like
That, I
you
feel like
pop up
that's
here and then you go back, pop up there. You pop up here, you pop up there.
it's
They
like
have
a
no idea.
yeah, it's like
It's
a Florida
crazy.
specific thing because we're
Oh
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Man. I
Um,
think one of those, dude. Because I'd be ridiculous to say like a bear or like a big cat. There ain't no way. You know what I mean? And a wolf, like
well,
a big ass wolf.
I mean, from my
Maybe.
point of view, I feel like a gator is not too far off. It's still terrifying.
Oh,
Um,
dude, they're still crazy, but I mean, they got short legs and stuff, and like they're low to the ground. They're still dangerous, but I think I'd have a better chance
that is extremely ambitious. I
with
see
that.
my answer. I was gonna say a squirrel because I feel like that's kind of like a safe bet, right?
Yeah,
Um,
you will never catch, and they're mean. You ever heard
yeah,
about a squirrel? If you back it up in the corner,
but I
like
feel like it could bite me like 100 times. I'll be okay. I might be pissed, but like all I have
no,
to do is get my
no,
hands on it.
they're smart, bro. They'll crawl up and claw your eyes
No,
out.
I believe it, and that's the reason why instead of a squirrel, I'm gonna go with the chipmunk. Back into a more serious note. Um, for these last two questions before I let you get about your night. 5 years from now, where do you see yourself in the realm of what you're doing currently?
In 5 years, I'll be retired and from bare knuckle fighting, and I guarantee, man, I'm gonna be the best, one of the best to ever do it in bare knuckle.
So within
I
5 years, you're gonna be stepped away. You're gonna be
that's
remembered.
that's my goal.
Okay.
That's what I would like to do.
Yeah. That.
So,
Hey man, if you're not setting the bar high, then you're not doing a good job.
and the moment that I remember was just when I was walking out. Um, my song got to play. They had both my people's tables at the Freyre side of my family on the left side, right there in front of the stage, right where I walk out, and then another side that my manager Joe Mack, his people was over here, and it was flat. No, that's how it was. And and I walked out. I just remember looking at them, and then looking at Joe's people, and then smile, looking at my people and smiling, my family, and seeing my wife over there, and that's like the biggest moment, and like just I took it all in right there. I knew this is what I was supposed to do, and then I went out there and had a hell of a performance.